Alright, so hey guys, it's me Feliciel, and I thought that today I'd show you my sketchbook. So, well, this is a sketchbook tour. It's actually my first, and this is my latest sketchbook. I don't really know the brand. I guess like Seawide or something. I just got it off Amazon. Like, it was a cheap A4 mixed media sketchbook because I didn't want to put like a lot of money into it because I'm scared of filling it if it's too expensive. So I got this. It's actually pretty good. I didn't buy it again, but yeah. So let's go into it. So I guess this is not my latest sketchbook because I did it between November 2017 and March 2018 because I've had this smaller one, so it's like A5 I think, which was, well, I didn't really work really hard on making it look good because the paper wasn't good enough to do like watercolors and markers. I just like did for random doodles. I might show it later on, but yeah. So this one is, well, my latest big sketchbook where I've like worked and done like sort of illustrations. So let's get started. So this is a drawing of 11 from Stranger Things, actually from season 1, and it was actually the first time I was using these watercolors, which are the Winsor & Newton, I don't know how many watercolor sets, so like this. And I didn't really know how to use them at first, and I didn't know how the paper responded also. So I did do some weird stuff, but like whatever. I still really love it. It's probably one of my favorite things I've done in a long time, I think also. So then, random watercolor experiences again. So for instance, this was supposed to be me when I had like my short mohawk. The skin turned out really weird, like it didn't blend like I wanted. So then I decided to like not do the skin for the other ones because I abandoned. Here the hair like looked really weird, and this one I actually like. And this was at the time where I constantly sketched with this pencil. So it's like a pencil with a red tip and a blue tip, and it's by Faber-Castell. I don't really know the name though because it erased. But yeah, I used to love this pencil. I might actually start using it again because I really do like it. So yeah, it just kind of looks bad, and this was a test for making some creatures that I never continued doing. I didn't watch yet Stranger Things season 2, but it kind of makes me think of the masks they have. But yeah, so it was just like some sort of thieves with masks, and I thought it was pretty cool because it made me like draw weapons and stuff. Even this looks really bad, and this looks really bad as well. I really like her though. She's my favorite, I think. So I might draw them again, do a redraw someday. Okay, let's just not pay attention to this weird bear that I tried doing and failed. So this was a little character I actually really liked. It was the first time I actually nailed using watercolors with this sketchbook. So I kind of like him. It was just this random character, it's not like an OC or whatever. And then did a sort of McCree inspired character, and just another one because why not? And then this is Noodle from Gorillaz, which is a band I really love. Because if you don't know Gorillaz yet, please go watch it. It's really good. Well, not watch it, listen to it, but the clips are really good as well. I actually got the position of it off like a character that was already done on the internet, and then I just, you know, like did a guitar and did Noodle, and it was like, yeah, I love this. And I actually was trying this while I was listening to their live concert because they went here in Paris, well, when I did that drawing, and they put it live on the radio, so I just was listening to it home, you know, chill and drawing it. So it was really fun. Then I did some more experiences with the watercolors, and this time it did not go well. This, I don't know, it looks really bad. I wasn't planning on doing this like weird black background that will it's super patchy and stuff before. I just did this character, but that was super stiff, and I was like, you know what, instead of erasing, I'm just gonna put black behind, and now it just looks really weird. This was also, well, a random character, but the face didn't blend well, and just there was no shading for the scarf nor the sweater. It's just weird. And then I did another character. So yeah, it's kind of part of those drawings where I just don't hate it, but I don't like it as well. It's kind of weird. Let's just move on. Sketches I never finished, or I didn't want to finish because, yeah, I didn't like them like this. Just looks flippin' weird. So let's continue. Oh, this was actually really fun. I wanted to practice, you know, making a style and stuff. It's kind of like fan art, I guess. So these are not my style, just like a disclaimer and stuff. But I don't really remember whose style it is for each. I think that's iregular. And maybe this one as well, and this one I don't remember. And I feel so bad for not remembering. So yeah, and I just did a redraw of her drawing, and then like sort of drawing of myself in her style, and just another character with somebody else's style. And then I realized I was gonna use some transparent paper. It's actually a transfer paper, because like you see here, it just smudges everywhere. So like this is some Riverdale stuff. I like drawing while I watch a TV show. It's really nice, and I don't know, I really like drawing the characters. So for instance, there's Veronica, there's Chughead, and Betty. I kind of realized that each time I draw a character, I always do like 3/4 on this, like looking this way. Like with almost all my characters, it's kind of weird. But yeah, this one looks really bad. I actually like this one. This one is just meh, I guess. So yeah. Another page I just did nothing, I guess. You can see I kind of like was losing motivation when I was drawing. I just didn't want to finish them. So for instance, this drawing, I could have like completed it and like fixed the mistakes and do the line art and just color it, but I didn't. And one thing that's really bugging me in this drawing is that the head is too big. I mean, I guess it's kind of nice looking back at sketchbooks because you realize the mistakes. So like here, for example, the proportions are just like fucked up. So like, wait, you're supposed to have 6 heads. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like 3.5 heads. It's just wrong. This was a test for drawing I did for somebody. It was like Secret Santa stuff. And I didn't know which one, so yeah, I just tried stuff. I think I went for the 1, I think, because it looked more like him. Then, yay, a new thing that's colored. It has been quite a while. So this was a picture I found like on Pinterest or Instagram, one of those 2 social medias. And it was just, well, a photography of this person and a like black flower, and I thought like, ooh, let's draw that. And it was the first time in a very long time I used markers. So yeah, it was weird trying them again because I just kind of forgot how they worked together, because I don't have the same brown for everything and they don't blend really well all together. So yeah, it was kind of like an experiment, let's say. But I need to go back into using markers because I have a lot, but I just don't use them because I prefer watercolors. And recently I've been drawing a lot digitally, so yeah, I need to go back into traditional. What? What the hell is this? Let's go like this. So this page entirely looks really bad. This was supposed to be a random character that looked so weird and floppy and just bad. So let's just skip this part. Then here was supposed to be... Oh, what's that? Oh yeah, I think it was supposed to be Millie Bobby Brown, but didn't end up looking like her. And this was supposed to be Dodie. And yeah, let's just skip this page. So, here is the start of the pen addiction, because I've been drawing a lot with the pen recently, and this was kind of the start of it all. There's this weird mark also here, just whatever. And the thing is, I didn't do it with like a ballpoint pen. I did it with like more like with a marker thing. So I couldn't really put like intensity and make my, you know, guidelines less visible. But I guess I still like the kind of messy feel to it. This is wrong proportion-wise, but I like the idea. This just looks really stiff, and this is even more stiff. Why do I always draw stiff stuff? Well, I tried. I took the risk of going out of my comfort zone and using a pen directly. So I guess that's a bonus. Don't judge me. I don't really know who this character is. I think it's just this random character, at least I hope. I guess. This looks really bad. I'm sorry again. I actually like this one, the kind of style of like really round and stuff. I like this. I might try and develop this sort of style a bit. Then there's this one that looks kind of strange, but I don't hate it. Once again. I did just the pants because why not, I guess. And I like this one. It's just like really sloppy, tired. Just put mood, right mood over it, and yeah, it would be correct. That's me right now. So yeah, let's move on. Not this page. So this page, I don't know, I'm like cursed or something, but each time a person takes my sketchbook and opens it randomly, always end up on this page. So it kind of like is weird. People are like, do you have a foot fetish or whatever? And I'm like, no, I've practiced, I guess. But yeah, it's my foot practice, and I just decided to do like draw feet everywhere, and they kind of like go in every single direction and stuff. Like, wee. So yeah, it's kind of weird, but do that if you want to practice something. I think I'm gonna do the same with hands next time, because it really did help on, well, learning how to draw the feet. So now I feel like I'm good with feet. This one is just kind of weird because it's like from straight, and I'm kind of bad from like directly face. So those sketches, and these two, wait, let me put this off. So those sketches are all from like the kind of challenge thing we were doing on the Discord, on the like artists from Instagram Discord. And we kind of stopped recently, which is kind of sad, but we did those challenges where you have, I don't know, 5 minutes, and you just have this theme and you have to draw something. So like this was opposite polar siblings, so like they have to be totally different. I don't really like this one, to be honest. Then this, so a modern day wizard. Love those fumes. I'm a wizard. I should have added Harry. And like, yeah, I just wanted to do this kind of emo character, a scientist, I don't know. And then was Hunter, and I decided to do this kind of guy with a bow and a dog because I wanted to draw a dog, and it's actually not that bad. I haven't drawn a dog this good, even though this is still really bad. I really need to learn how to do animals one day, because I'm really bad, and I like drawing them though, which is kind of a shame. So next, more challenges. So here's an old wiry gold digger, so it just looks kind of bad. And this is a princess crowned king while still an adolescent. I actually did 2 for this one. So like this is just like a teen that's just pissed and meh towards the world, I guess, that doesn't really care, and like just petting a cat because why not. And this one was the one I developed the more with, well, just looking kind of evil, and I have evil plans for the world. I am such a bad king, I guess. I don't know. I'm really bad at explaining my drawings and stuff, so please excuse me for that. So then this is a demon attempting to be good. I actually really like this. I might draw this again. So it's like a demon with the horns with like an attached, I don't know how you call this in English. It's like this kind of circle-y thing over like the angels and stuff. And like just wings made off of, I don't know, wood or cardboard, something like that, and that's just taped because it's bad. And we can see like the tail because she's still like a demon, and the flowers that are dying because she's trying but she's failing. It's kind of sad, but I don't know, you're trying. And then a broken-hearted pirate, and it's so sad. I don't know, it's just, I just want to hug him. So yeah, he's just crying with his hook and with his wooden leg. Man, the proportions were so bad when I drew these, especially the hands. So then this is a page with my OC. It's actually one of the first pages I do like entirely with only my OC, and it's the first time I draw him in this sketchbook, I think. So this is my OC Nick, or Nicholas, but like we just call him Nick. I didn't really like make a backstory or whatever to him. I might do it later on. But just this kind of doesn't give a fuck about anything, emo sort of. And I just wanted to draw some plushies because there wasn't, like, I had this huge amount of space and it was like just white, and it was just like, what the hell am I gonna do? And then I thought, you know what, let's just draw some plushies because he has a heart somewhere also. And it was the first time I drew him smiling. Yay! So yeah, this is my OC Nick. It's like one of my only OCs I actually draw really often. Then this was a fan art for, I don't know how to pronounce her username, like Scribbles, and her OC is Rain, I think. And I don't know, this OC is so underrated and I love her so much, but nobody draws this OC, so I thought like, you know what, let's draw her. So I decided to draw her, and I actually pretty much like this one, especially because I mix like markers, so like this dark purple auburn color with some like watercolors in the background that ended up looking really bad and just did those weird spots, and like we can see the brushes and stuff, but whatever, I still like this because I experimented and I often do not go out of my comfort zone. So then these are just poses, you know, random poses, experiments with the brush pen, like the Pentel Pocket brush pen. So this was for like an art project in class. It was this kind of photography, it was called Linda, I think. It wasn't a photography, but like it was photorealism. And we had to choose a tiny fragment, so I chose, well, a part of the eyes, and make something kind of different based on that fragment. So like her eyes kind of looked like a tree somehow, so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna make a tree. So like this is the like under her eyes, the black part of your eyes. I'm really bad, I don't know if it's the pupil or the iris, like which is which, but whatever, you know what I mean. I don't know my eye vocabulary. And then I thought like doing this a moon, and that's just, this didn't go in my final drawing, trust me, just don't be afraid. But yeah, we were having fun with my friends. And yeah, and this was like the kind of leaves of the tree. And we were like once again having fun with the brush pen, and it was really fun. This, you might remember this from a speed paint I made. So I did it traditionally, and my brush pen actually acted pretty weird. It just like kind of smudged and smeared everywhere. But whatever. So I thought of doing like this kind of sort of comic, I don't know, like character with speech bubbles, and I thought it was cute to make him like, oh, what the hell? Why are my legs like this? Because like it's kind of half human, half a horse. And then it's just like, I'm so tired, I don't know. He just looked tired, so I was like, oh, let's just let him say that. So yeah, you can check the speed paint. I'll put it in the description box below if you want. Then I just taped the kind of sketch for drawing I did that I just like drew on like watercolor paper, and this was on printer paper I think, of like plants and like the cactus, just like random plants and stuff, succulents, and it was really fun and nice to draw that. This is another random character with like a mask to like filter the air because like toxic and stuff. What next? This is upside down because I'm very intelligent. So like we're entering into the event art period of this sketchbook. I have a lot of events inside. So yeah, it's just kind of, you know, it just looks bad, but I didn't really care. Was like hiding behind this like smiling face. I actually was hesitating to doing this sketchbook tour because of, well, the amount of venting art inside, but you know what? It's inside for a reason, so I decided to put it in, so I want to show you the sketchbook entirely, and no matter what. Just some random doodles. This kind of like coffee girl. She's like in a blanket. It doesn't really look like a blanket. I still really struggle like today with making it look like a blanket when I draw like stuff like that. I don't know, it was a really hard thing to do and I kind of didn't manage, but whatever. So this is 11 from Stranger Things season 2 because we love that curly hair, and I don't know, I just thought she looked cute, so I decided to do this. I was planning on making 4 designs of bookmarks on this because like why not, and ended up doing 1 with like jellyfish and stuff. I might go back on it and continue making bookmark designs. I didn't even write the K of bookmark. Why am I so stupid? But oh well. So here's the second event art. Yeah, I don't really have a lot to say about it. It's just, yeah. Let's move on. This was for like a drawing I did because I had no idea to do on like what to draw. So this is because I had no idea what to draw and I really wanted to draw. And on the Instagram artist there was Vicare that posted a photo with like him and his girlfriend, and like I was just like, ooh, couple goals, and then just decided to draw them because they were cute. I once again did this with watercolors and kind of ended up bad with like, for example, like it went on his forehead like green somehow, and it's just like, what the hell happened? Like here it just bled everywhere. But whatever. So this was a kind of like thank you drawing I did for reaching 300 followers on Instagram, and I just like thought, you know, why not just put that? And that's the drawing in which in my latest video, which is like how to improve your art, I was talking about like the hands that I drew like incorrectly, because as I was drawing I was doing like this and looking at it like at this way. But I forgot, well, that, you know, you're facing the other way, like the spectator is on the other side, so it was actually supposed to be like this, you know? I didn't manage doing that, I just looked kind of weird because I was doing it the wrong way. But I still kind of like her, except the head. I'd redraw the head, maybe, someday, but yeah, I still like it. A random character that has no importance, and then I just drew some random heads of random people, I guess. I don't even know anybody, you know, that looks like that. It's just random characters. And I did that once again. I kind of abandoned inking everything and doing color at that point. So then this, I don't really know if you can see it well with the camera. So this is a drawing of like a photo I found off of Pinterest, I think. And it was just like the city and stuff because I wanted to practice perspective. I'm still really bad at it, like there's just a lot of mistakes and stuff, and I need to do more stuff like this because it's actually really nice, and if I were to like ink it and color it, it would actually be really, really nice. So once again, something I might do in the future. And this is the last page of the sketchbook. After it's just a random page, you know, and nothing left. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this sketchbook tour, even though it was kind of long, I guess. But you know what? The best sketchbook tour videos are the really long ones because you just watch it and just like be, it looks so nice. So I thought this inspires you to keep a sketchbook more regularly, because I know I kind of struggle with keeping my sketchbooks like regular and stuff, updating them from times to times. Like sometimes I constantly draw in it, and in others I just abandon it. I'm gonna do more sketchbook tours in the future with like my older sketchbooks. So this is one of my most recent, but like the next sketchbook tours are probably gonna be about my older sketchbooks. So you're gonna see the level of drawing just going down and being like from okay-ish, like it's my art is okay, I find, to just becoming really bad from when I started it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe to this channel to see more of my videos and be notified when I publish other stuff. And yeah, I hope you'll have a nice week and that this helped you or like inspired you or entertained you in a way. And yeah, I don't really have much more to say. See you next time. Ciao!